Hey guys, what's going on today? I'm actually in Qingdao today. Qingdao is at the northeastern part of China. It's June 22nd. It's on a beautiful Monday. We're still working here. So let me show you where I am at Qingdao. This is the landmark in the background, as you can see. Actually, let me switch this around. Let me flip this around. You can see. Oh shit. So this is the landmark of Qingdao, and this is right at the shore here. It's a coastal city. It's very pleasant here. Okay, so yeah, this is one of our destinations to shoot hotels here. And within a week, we traveled to 4 locations already. Shot about 3 something hotels, 4 hotels. I don't know, so many. So. Yeah, and if some of the cities are good looking, so I take an extra, like a few hours to, to walk around and then maybe take some shots of local areas here. So I actually don't really have time to shoot a lot of behind the scenes all the time when we shoot. Barely have time because we have to shoot and manage a lot of files and stuff. But so I decided to make just a very simple video and just talk about some topics like what it is like to be a hotel photographer. So we travel about to a lot of different cities, and we shoot about 50 to 100 hotels, maybe more, a year. That's like an average of 1 or 2 hotels per week, and that's a lot of cities and lots of travel. So, and managing all the files and send it to retouchers and some of the stuff we retouch and stuff. So it's sometimes once a week it's not too bad, but if it gets like sometimes we shoot about, the maximum I shot was like 4 hotels a week, and it was like a lot of hassle. So yeah, 4 hotels in a week. It's pretty stressful, and one hotel is like pretty nice, to travel and just have time to see the cities and stuff. But 4 is like, it's like 15 hours a day for work, and then get up early in the morning, finish like 11 p.m., 12 p.m., and then get up at, I don't know, like at 5 sometimes. Or is this windy? Yeah, let me show you guys the map, what it looks like. These are all the locations we went to. These are just locations shooting hotels, so pretty much I've been to 80% of the Chinese provinces. So except for like a few provinces I haven't been for shooting hotels, but personally I've been to all these places already. So I've traveled in China more than any countries I've ever lived. So just for the sake of shooting hotels, I travel so much that, yeah, for just in the last, I don't know, 6 years, I flew more than pretty much my entire life. So what is it like to be a hotel photographer? So a lot of people associate hotel photography to like something that's really fun and stuff, because people always imagine that you live in a nice hotel and eat good food, but that's when you stay in a hotel when you don't have to work. But when you work in a hotel, I mean, you shoot for a hotel is very different. I mean, sometimes when you pay for a hotel, it's very different. When you pay for a hotel, you want to make sure you get the breakfast. You really sleep in a hotel. When you work there, it's just like you check in, and then immediately you unpack your stuff and start working and stuff. And then for breakfast, sometimes like I get really tired of whatever they have. I mean, just because for some reason you don't actually you don't really feel hungry, but you just want to go somewhere else to eat. And then yeah, that's kind of like a hotel photography life is, more or less. Let me show you this from this perspective again. This monument or this landmark in the back. It's pretty nice. It has a description what it is, you know. I mean what it means and stuff. So when I started off taking the first hotel, I was kind of nervous. You know, I had no idea, no clue how to shoot it. It's pretty windy right now. Let me turn this around so to make sure that there's no noise, wind noise. And when I first started the hotel, it was like a small hotel. I was kind of nervous because I had no idea what the standards are like, what it, you know, what I'm supposed to shoot, what angle, what lights, and what time. I have no idea. So I went online, just do a lot of research. As much you prepare as much as you can, just look at really good samples and stuff. Once you get the good samples and stuff, you kind of want to replicate it and see where that takes you. And then yeah, and then the next hotel you improve a little bit. You know what time to shoot, what time is best, and what you know how to arrange the furniture and how to prepare the beds and how to maybe what kind of decorations you need and what camera lenses and what else. Yeah, it's just and then you whatever experience you put all into like put all your efforts into the shoot, and it becomes sort of like your style, and then you become kind of like the standard because you shoot it so many times like hotels that you kind of decide like what looks best for the hotel, and kind of like by the experience of what people expect. And yeah, just the overall experience, you know. I think the most valuable asset is your experience in the shoot, you know, bringing in all these years of experience that you taken all these photos and what's good for the hotel, what sells and what doesn't sell. So just like in everything else. So from then on, you know, I sort of like took over and then decide what's good for a hotel. And so kind of you have this kind of authority, you know, then people will listen to you because you can always say like, listen, like, because oftentimes like in a contract it says, you know, like we're shooting a certain standard, but what's the standard? So I am the standard because I decide what's good and bad because I've been shooting hotel for like we're shooting over like 200 hotels already. So I sort of bring in all my experience, but there's just clients sometimes they say like, no matter how good the photos look like, they just want to give you trouble and say, oh, I don't like this style, I don't like this type of photo, and that's by my standard is not good enough, so you have to reshoot it. You know, that's not going to happen with me. So by just proving that I've shoot a lot and you know with the brands and stuff, so I have all this experience. I can always explain to them. So sometimes it takes a lot of explanation for the client sometimes to just get the trust sometimes, because clients sometimes they just want to basically fuck with you. I know, I'm just, you know, because they pay for it, they just want to fuck with you and say like, oh, I don't like it, so give me some more option, or just it's like, look, we've been doing this for fucking 6 years, and now you tell me how to shoot hotels and stuff. And then yeah, at some point we explain to them, they're like, oh, okay, it's all good. So yeah, sometimes yeah, there's smart asses out there, like some clients just want to put in their kind of like opinion, like, because I think shooting hotels is not like art and stuff, so it's more very objective in many terms. So it's not that hard to tell them, you know, why we shoot at certain angles and why not. So yeah, that's the whole deal. So we built up from a very small hotel to a little company, and where we specialize only in shooting hotels. Prior to that, I shot a lot of different genre, like food and all kinds of stuff, because I have a design background. So I shot all this stuff and bringing all the experience into like shooting hotels and stuff now. So now that we're doing pretty well in shooting hotels, we just turned down a lot of food projects and shooting portraits and models and stuff, because to be honest, like they don't pay well. Unless again you specialize in this, you get paid a little bit more. But we found out a system in shooting hotels, and then that's, you know, that we're good with this. So anyways, that's a long talk about shooting hotels. So we're gonna talk something else once I get to another city, something like more interesting city. Peace out.